What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And this video is the Real Housewives of Dubai season 1 episode 2. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
Alright, so we start off at Sarah's house with her kids and her nanny. And she basically talk about how she's raising her son to be a human with emotions within their community. Like there's a lot of toxic masculinity. A lot of men are raised without emotions, and I mean I agree with that because especially in the community here in the States, like a lot of people, especially within the Black community, like they tell you don't cry, and then anything that's remotely feminine, people act like they hate femininity so bad. And especially seeing a feminine traits within a man, it's like they make you feel like you can't have emotions. You can't even, anything is just like, oh, you're gay. You're homosexual. And that's reinforced by your parents, that's reinforced by women that you date. So it's just like a lot of stuff that a lot of men have this toxic relationship with their feminine side, which is just like bitch is Pride Month. Like, if somebody call you gay, take it in stride. Like when I grew up with my dad, like he was very, 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 very problematic growing up about me being gay. So yeah. So we see Brooke, she meets Lisa out for lunch, and the wig was wiggy.
That's your real hair?
Yeah, that's my real hair.
I lift the bang up so I can see it from the roots.
When I say lace down the middle, Brooks, I don't know what she could have done. It just looked too perfect, like too perfect. I'm just like, okay. She looked good though. The body was snatched. She looked good. She looked like K. Michelle, but she looked good. But Lisa, when Lisa walked out, I said Lisa looked bomb. Okay, look good at ponytail and that black. They love wearing black, but she looked good. Lisa said she missed that. She missed them going out because of the whole COVID and the online learning with their kids and stuff. And especially from last episode in the confessionals, it doesn't seem like Lisa likes Brooke so much. It's like this. They talk about the frenemy that Chanel Ayan is to Brooks, but Lisa's literally right in the same boat. So I'm confused because in the confessional, she's like, Brooks has multiple personalities, and she's this, she's that, and I'm just like, hater. Well, you haven't said any of that to her face, but hey, go ahead, girl. So yeah, Brooks is messy, and she shows Lisa on Nina's Instagram, and just like, so when did Lisa and Stanberry become best friends? I'll wait. So Lisa's like, yeah, I don't know, girl. I don't know what's going on. It seems like Brooke is jealous. It seems like Brooks wants to be really close to with Stanberry, but it seems like Nina's becoming closer with Stanberry and Brooks doesn't like it. I mean, Nina even confirms it in the episode that, like, you know, I didn't like her at first either. And they were like, Lisa was like, well, I'm not gonna tell you what she says. Cut. She says she's ghetto, she's trashy, she's
Oh, the ghetto! The ghetto.
I'm just like, oh my, okay. So Brooks and Chanel, about their back and forth history, they basically said that this is something that's common within their friendship, that they go back and forth and it's something that they do and then they get over it really quick. I'm not that type of bitch, so I don't really see how I couldn't go back and forth with a friend of mine and we go back and forth like that in these clips like this.
Yeah, that's why you
Jealous of what? You? With your stiff wig looking like a scarecrow? I'm jealous of you.
Look at your face, look at my face.
And we just go back and forth and we just like next day like, hey girl, you know, we were just drunk. No, we're not doing that. So Then we segue after that scene cuts. You see Sergio and Stanberry at home chilling. Brooke stopped by and we go to Stanberry's backyard. It's giving me very much Miami. It's giving me like an Airbnb on the water. It's giving me one in the city with like an enclosure with a pool. It was so nice. I'm just like, okay, this is really nice. And she basically talks about how they get property within Dubai. Like you have to put 30 to 40% down. You can't get a mortgage in Dubai, and you have to put the money down in cash. And if you don't have it, bitch, you can't live there. Okay, so they're building another house because I guess their time is up at the house. And Sarah comes in, and she comes into the house of 1,000 dogs. And it's like this dog everywhere. I don't know what it is with people with dogs, but child. Okay. So the girls talk about Chanel, and I love Sarah's response. She's like, she noticed that within the conversation and the back and forth that Chanel and Brooke was having, Brooke was saying a lot of triggering things to trigger a response out of Chanel. And I like that she actually identifies that because she's a life coach and someone that actually specialize in that. And I guess she can identify it, being the outside looking in. But it'll be interesting to see if she can identify it when she's in the conflict. We'll see. So Stanberry is over Chanel regardless. She said she has trauma in her life. Cool. But she's not going to add to mine. When you're right, you're right.
Oh, she's taking it.
Girl, cheers. When you're right, you're right. Because you're not about to add to my stress. Bitch, life is stressful enough. You're not going to add to mine. Okay? So, Chanel walks into lunch and it looked like she's going to the Met Gala. I'm like, okay, girl, this is cute. But that 23 piece on her head is an absolute no. It looks dreadful. Take it off. The look was good from neck down. The hair piece, it looks like one good gust of wind.
Hold on, damn it.
That desert wind is going over the balcony. Goodbye. So Nina sits down for lunch, and Chanel comes. It looked like Chanel comes off the runway. It looked like Nina just got out of bed and just like frisked her hair around, and her person said, "Girl, I'm about to pump it down the street." Basically, Chanel brings Nina out for lunch to apologize for the situation that happened at her dinner and the Chabad dinner, and she was just like, you know what, I want to apologize, but why didn't you have my back? And here's the thing with that situation, like I've been in rooms and I've been in a situation where both my friends are going back and forth and they're having disagreement. I'm not jumping into nothing because regardless, you're grown and you should be able to conflict resolution just like I can. I don't need anybody speaking for me in a situation. In this situation where it's between two friends, like, girl, like, you don't need nobody to have your back, but I guess. So Chanel speaks on her past with her father and how he physically abused her and her siblings, and how that makes her feel that she isn't important. Like, he made her feel that she wasn't important to him. So I wonder if Brooks knew this information and strategically said that during that dinner to trigger her. Maybe, we don't know. Nina feels like Stanberry and Chanel was misunderstood each other because she didn't like Stanberry either at first. Basically said that they didn't like each other. And Chanel calls her like, well, I mean, you are a flip-flopper. I'm just like, girl. And she's like, and boring.
Damn.
I said, girl, sound like it to me. So Stanberry and Sergio, there's like the little montages. They're over here trying on jewelry worth it's like 1.3 million, and another necklace worth 5.6 million. I'm like, child, must be nice. Must be motherfucking nice. So Brooke's at home and she's over here yelling to her servant. And child, yelling to her servant. And she's like, Madame, okay, I'll get that for you, Madame. I'm like, girl, stop being lazy. No, but she head to the market. She went to the non-Muslim section because if you're Muslim, you can't go there. That's where they have like pork and like other items that non-Muslims could use, I guess. That's where she get her bacon from. And Nina FaceTimes her while her son's in the cart, and as they're talking, Nina's just basically talking about the lunch that she had with Ayan, Chanel, and her son is just, she said, have one cookie. That while they talking, that boy's just eating them cookies. Damn. And Lisa seems like she could really give a fuck about what Nina's talking about. She's like, yeah, yeah, okay. It seems like she really could give a fuck about what she's talking about. I'm just like, girl, damn. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to say that Lisa gives me fake, because I like Lisa, right?
You're perfect, you're beautiful, you look like Linda Evangelista, you're a model.
But Lisa really gives me... Alright, everyone is getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner. Sarah and Nina bring their kids to lunch in the sky. It's like a little large scale Ferris wheel, but it has actually rooms in there. And Nina brings her husband, and Sarah brings her son, and Nina also brings her kids, and they all talk about like what they're thankful for and like the tradition, why they do the tradition, this, that, and the third. You know how we do the tradition, same thing. And basically, like Nina seems like really confident, really beautiful, but she does give me boring. Like it seems like she's very one note type of girl. And I would have to see what else she brings, because I already know this first season is going to be very short, just like how all the other ones are, like an introduction season. So what is she going to bring? Because she gives me very much like boring.
I'm not gagging.
Like this is a TV show. Camp it up a little bit, just a little. Nina's husband, he's super rich. Like he is money. Okay, I ain't mad at it. Sarah, one thing by her just sitting there, I'm just like, this woman is gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. And her son like tried to throw shade, talking about, yeah, she's on her third on divorce. So I said, damn. Oh no, son. But basically she's open to finding another husband and just open to love still. She's not rejecting the idea of it. But, you know, we arrived to Lisa's house with Chanel, Chanel's husband, Chris, and her son. And she brings a surprise, which is a goat.
What? Child. Anyway, so
in Chanel's culture, bringing a goat is a sign of respect and love. She respects Lisa because she had her back, and they feel like they're ride or die. So they're like two peas in the pod. So I'm like, okay, I hope that they really do last. And Lisa cooked the entire Thanksgiving dinner. She said, even though I saw people in that kitchen with utensils and with tools and with aprons on, but she said she cooked it all. Got it, Lisa. Secret safe for me. While they're all in there talking, Chanel basically goes through the background with her husband. Like they met in 1999, and that's like 23 years of a relationship. That's like amazing. And while they're talking, everybody's just chit-chatting, do sidebar conversations. The goat falls into the pool. Girl, clean out the pool. No, the goat falls in the pool, so they get the goat out the pool, and the goat just runs off. And Chanel talks to Lisa about Nina being a flip-flopper. And Chanel said that the goat is yours. Once he passes through the gate, he was yours. And Lisa's just like, girl, what am I gonna do with this goat? But basically everything I said the first time about Nina being a flip-flopper, I mean, it still stands. They turn around and like they're like, hey, where's the goat?
I'm going home.
The goat slipped through the crack and the goat had to go. So the goat's about to be somebody's dinner. But then we segue to Sarah's house, and Chanel arrives, and Chanel walks in, and when I said her skin just looks so sexy and so chocolatey, I was like, my God, she looks so good. And I'm happy she told us that she had a wig on, because I didn't want to assume, because I know, but yeah, it's giving very much Amada La Negra. Chanel talks about her dad being amazing to them at first, like when they were little. But one day he just gave up on them and just like really started treating them like shit. And she hasn't talked to him in 20 plus years. And her dad tied them up and tied her up around a tree, left her outside in the rain, and tried to marry her off at 14. And she would just talk about how her dad just beat her, and that's just something that she could not, it's hard for her to forgive something somebody did so tragic. And being that that's something that happened years and years ago, that's still a tether that is connected to you till today. And it's something I could relate to as well, because I've been through a similar experience with my dad, especially with me being gay. But I'm not gonna get into my experience right now, because it's not about me. But no, yeah, like me and my dad, we have a very strained relationship. We got back on one accord speaking, cause I didn't talk to my dad for about 5 years after I left living with him due to a situation. But we were talking, and then unfortunately we're not talking right now. But you know, child, he'll figure his shit out. Sarah has said a statement that it just hit me when she was like, when you're triggered, you bleed on people who didn't even cut you. And I'm like, I don't know why that resonated with me, because it's like when I feel some type of way, and when I feel very much like passionate in what I feel, I have such vitriol in the way I speak, and like I speak with such confidence, and I have a lot of passion with the way I say things. So I definitely can see where it's like, bitch, I might be throwing out these darts. You might hit some strays, child. Might hit some strays by accident. But yeah, that was the episode. This episode, I'm gonna give it I gave last episode an A. I'm gonna give this one a B minus. It was very much, they're trying to get you to know the culture and get you to know the backgrounds of the women, so I get it. We want drama. But I definitely see that it's forming. But knowing that it's going to be like 10 episodes, like y'all have to speed it up. So yeah. I like Chanel Ayan, because I feel like Chanel is being very much open. I like Brooks. I like Sarah. I think Chanel and Sarah are my favorites right now. I like Lisa, but I feel like Lisa is very much two-faced a little bit. So we'll see what happens. That was the Real House of Dubai. Let me know if you guys agree. Hit down in the comments, who do you guys like? Do you agree with my comments? Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.